and we still won't sing 3-1, 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 and we still won't sing 3-1. Go on! Oh, bastard. Job's a good one. Yeah, back to winning ways. What a game tonight, and fair play to every single Wrexham fan that made that. Not a short trip by any means. Crossing borders to get to Blackburn. Was on my way home from work, coming from Manchester, and there was a good bunch on the train from Manchester Victoria, chanting away on the train.
And yeah, even at 4-1 towards the end of the game, there was still the occasional spells of Wrexham chance and obviously just enjoying themselves. And can you blame them? No, not really. I think obviously we can be a bit bitter with the fact they've got owners who have took them to heights they haven't been for so long, and we kind of just look at ourselves and are a bit envious. I would definitely say a complete kind of stark contrast between the owners we currently have, Bollywood v Hollywood, as it's been quoted. But yeah, obviously such a stark contrast with the statement that comes out from the club the other day in regards to the Venky's having to go to court to get funds to the club, and obviously Wrexham being a club very much on the up under the ownership of Ryan Reynolds, Deadpool. So yeah, it was good fun tonight. Thought I'd dress up as Deadpool for a laugh. Already had the costume and whatnot from Halloween last year, so it was an opportunity I couldn't afford to miss, really. So yeah, definitely a game to remember. And it could be a season-defining game, really. We could look back at this game and it could be the start of something potentially, or at the very least, it's hopefully the start of us securing survival for next season, which is not a position I don't think many Rovers fans would have thought we would have been in. Got off the back of last season, goal difference off playoffs, and now I'm, expressing how important a win at home is against Wrexham. But that save from Ainsley Pears to keep it at 1-0, the double save, the first save, it puts the ball back into a bad area, really, and made a bit of a meal of it. But that second save is unbelievable, and Leo just does not save that, to be honest with you. It's been a breath of fresh air having Pears back, and he's starting to kind of have that kind of form and play the way he was towards the second half of last season, which is the Pears we need. The Pears at the start of this season was clumsy and had way too many errors in his game. Not as many as Leo, really, but he's starting to rectify that, at least, and it's good to see. It just inspires confidence in that defence. But yeah, a good atmosphere tonight. I'm glad more Rovers fans turned out than I think initially thought. We even sold some tickets in the Riverside, which I was surprised to see open. You probably could have given that stand to the Wrexham fans and they probably would have filled that out too, to be honest. But to go one down and then to fight back showed character, because we could have really crumbled at that point. The fans were getting on the team's back, and yeah, it felt like it could have just been a Hollywood script, really, I suppose. But yeah, Smodix steps up and does what Smodix does. Gallagher, a tidy finish from him, another good finish from Smodix, and then Tronstad's first goal for us, I believe. What a strike and pure emotion, It was a pure consolation at that point. Well, not a consolation, but a formality, I suppose. The fourth goal, the icing on the cake, but just pure passion just coming out of him after that goal is scored. And you can see how much it means to him, and clearly, has fell in love with this club in, the 6-7 months he's been here. And what a strike it was. He's had a couple attempts like that Sondre, and he can really hit him, it seems. We need to see more of that, definitely. It's something Lewis Travis did not have to his game. And yeah, if Sondre can add a few goals here and there from that deep lying midfield position, that would be brilliant. It would appear Adam Wharton is on his way out. Was on the bench today and didn't feature. I assume he would have come on if we'd have been losing and we needed his presence on the pitch to open a defence up. But apparently a second bid has come in today, 18 million with 4 million in add-ons. And considering he's not featured at all, I would assume we've probably accepted it. Am I happy with that deal? To be honest, I think he's worth 20 million plus, a 10-15% sell on. But we're not in an envious position right now. It's obvious that we're in a position of little power really when the club is having to make statements on the financial situation of the club to rectify what is going on in India, and it just does not put us in a good position when we're trying to negotiate. Palace know that we need the money. We spent $1 million in summer. We've got 2 loans in so far this January. Just strapped. I was going to say we're strapped for cash. We're the exact opposite. We're strapless for cash, I suppose. But yeah, we'll have to see. I don't think by any means Adam is. He's not the best player in this team. I think Smodics is, but he's definitely such a prospect, and he will go on to feature for England at men's level, I believe, anyway. But I think obviously he's a player that we need to move on. We can't afford to have when we've got a player there who's 20 million and we're crying out for some money. We're crying out for some money so we can actually buy some players. That would be nice, wouldn't it? So yeah, in terms of performance, obviously it's a sloppy goal. Garrett gives the ball away, and then I don't think Scott Wharton covers himself in much glory with his defending. But yeah, we acted brilliantly after that. It's a really good back heel from Gallagher to set Smodics up. Then it's good pace from Gallagher. The keeper makes it easy, but we have missed him. It's as simple as that. We have missed him, and it's sad to say that because he is average at best, but I think that just shows what we've kind of been having to deal with this season with Leonard, who's just not ready, Samir, who's not ready, and now Ellis, who is just not up to this level, I don't think, and I don't think he's fully fit or up to match sharpness, or he's just not obviously had a good run of games since that injury in pre-season. But yeah, and then Smodics, brilliant take, brilliant control, tucks the third away with his left peg, and then Sondre with an absolute belter. It deflected, but I think even without the deflection, I think the sheer power on it, I don't think the keeper was saving that. Keeper who didn't have a great game in truth. I thought Dom Hyon was very solid at times today. He's wore that rust off, which was clearly quite there when he initially come back. To be expected, he'd been out a while, but he's definitely coming back into his own now, and even at times now showing a bit of pace. Really, there was a time today and a time in the last match where showing some real pace to get back and just dispossess players, but such a smart, confident defender, just reads the game so well. Which is why when we went to Hull away and he got done the way he did by Delap, you could just tell he weren't ready to be back in this team. But yeah, I can't really go into my thoughts on the game too much because I could barely see, if I'm being honest with you, with that mask on. But yeah, a great spectacle, and yeah, should be interesting now bringing Newcastle to home, who will sell out that away end again, and hopefully with, you know, bringing such a big club, a Premier League club, a Champions League club, you know, we'll actually get a decent number of fans on. It'd be good to see, you know, 20k in Ewood, wouldn't it? 20k plus. So we'll see what the prices are, I suppose, but I doubt the prices will be too cheap, considering Newcastle will definitely sell out that away end no matter what the price. But yeah, I have to get Charlie Mulgrew back on loan for that game after his 2 free kick goals, which saw him beat us twice somehow in the season we got relegated and the season they were champions. But yeah, look forward to that game, and hopefully we can just take the confidence from this, the confidence we can take from beating the League 2 side, but hopefully it's just a bit of momentum. You know, obviously we had a decent win against Cambridge, 5-2. We were, you know, we were down 2-0, I think, or 2-1. And we pull it back. But yeah, I mean, obviously we didn't really take much from that into the league, but I feel like this just feels like a bit more of a resounding win. Firstly, because we did play them off the pitch for 80% of that game, and I think Wrexham fans would admit that we give them very little, and you know, it shows we can play this style of football, but when we come up against semi-decent opposition, we just cannot. It seems we can play it against, you know, a weaker team, and we just knocked it about brilliantly today. Didn't give Wrexham a chance to even get on the ball, and there were such nice triangles and, you know, just interplay all over the pitch, and I think Gallagher was a big part of that, to be fair. But yeah, hopefully we can just take this into the league now. It felt like a much bigger banana skin this game than Cambridge ever did, and you know, obviously due to the fact it is Hollywood FC, it was on TV, all the eyes are on Wrexham as underdog killers and giant killers rather, and underdogs, you know. So it was a massive banana skin, and thankfully we've dodged it, and hopefully this can just be the kick up the arse we need now. Hopefully can give Gallagher, Smodix a bit of confidence just to go and do the bits that they need to do in the league and get us out this potential relegation fight we're soon to be facing if we carry on with our current run of form. But yeah, on to the next one. Got 2 more home games now in this 4-game run, and yeah, should be interesting. Hopefully we can, like I said, bring it into the league now, and then yeah, get some nice form together before we go to Rovers away. Hopefully we can do the business there like we did a couple seasons ago.